Barack Obama and his family spent 4th of July in Butte, Montana, hoping to declare Democratic independence from a 16-year victory drought in presidential elections there.
What makes this country great is not the size of our military or the size of our economy or the big buildings that we have. What makes us great is its people.
Caught up in the obvious spirit of the day, the Obamas even waved at the Republican float in a state George Bush carried by 20 points just 4 years ago. Montana's no walk in the park, but things are changing. Both U.S. senators are Democrats, so is its governor. And a poll this week showed Obama, who won the June 3rd Montana Democratic primary, with a slight lead over presumptive Republican nominee John McCain. Can Obama win a state like Montana? Democrats say probably not, but say he can make McCain sweat.
I think they can take McCain on in some of these states, and I think it's bold and aggressive and smart early in July to be expanding the battlefield.
Speaking of the battlefield, Obama's creating new room to maneuver on the question of withdrawing U.S. combat forces from Iraq. Within the space of hours yesterday, Obama said he would, quote, continue to refine his policies, unquote, in Iraq, and that he was not backing away from a 16-month troop withdrawal timeline. But then he said this about the pace of those troop withdrawals.
And if it turned out, for example, that we had to, in certain months, slow the pace because of the safety of American troops in terms of getting combat troops out, of course we would take that into account.
Democrats say this shift, albeit subtle, is unlikely to anger anti-war liberals, but could raise doubts in the minds of some about Obama's experience.
The only danger he faces is that for moderates the issue will be, is he experienced enough? Is he savvy enough?
Today's New York Times took Obama to task for reversals on campaign finance, terrorist surveillance, and gun laws. Quote, we are not shocked when a candidate moves to the center for the general election. But Mr. Obama's shifts are striking because he was the candidate who proposed to change the face of politics, the man of passionate convictions who did not play old political games. Michelle Obama addressed that very point today.
He hasn't changed. He is consistent. He is honest. He is exactly who he appears to be.
Changes, however, have been detected, but they have yet to take a toll on Obama's national poll numbers, meaning his base of support is remaining solid and more visibly enthusiastic than McCain's. The test for Obama, can he build on this base and truly expand the electoral map? Brett?
And now there's some mystery or controversy about his keynote speech at the convention.
It's an open question, one the Obama campaign assures me has yet to be resolved, but it's fascinating. The Obama campaign is looking at Invesco Field, which is a massive outdoor stadium in Denver, for the final night of the convention to deliver his acceptance speech. Currently in the Pepsi Center, that's where the Democratic National Convention is going to be all the rest of the time, but if you go to that big stadium, well, you can see there, you can draw quite a crowd. The interesting historical note, Brett, is that will be the August 28th, the 45th anniversary to the date of Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech here in Washington, D.C., an enormously important historical bit of resonance. And the Obama campaign thinks it might be able to capitalize on it in a massive stadium. No decisions have been made, but it is intriguing.
So we have to build studios in Invesco Field, too?
I'll just run across.
He's killing us.
I'll just be over there.
Major, thanks.
Camera on top of my head.